The Chicago White Sox would face off the San Francisco Giants in Game 2 of their 3-game set. Dylan Cease is on the bump. He walks the leadoff guy. Up next is Michael Conforto. He hits a high fly ball into right field. Oscar Colas will back up on it and put him away for the first out of the ball game. Up next, David Villar swings and misses at a high slider for the second out. Jock Peterson swings at a high heater. See you later. In the bottom of the first, Luis Robert with one out smacks one into right field. That's going to get a runner on for the Sox in the first. Andrew Benintendi up next. He hits one back up the middle. The shortstop and second baseman are going to collide trying to grab that one. There are now runners on first and third base for Andrew Vaughn, who steps up and rips one into the right center gap. That is going to get one run in. Benintendi is hustling around to third, and the White Sox have a lead here in the first. Gavin Sheets steps to the dish with 2 out and 2 on. He laces one into center field. Benintendi's going to come around to score. Vaughn is trying to score, and he is thrown out by Mike Yastrzemski. What a throw and tag by the San Francisco duo. In the top of the second, J.D. Davis hits an oppo taco off of Dylan Cease. The San Francisco Giants have cut the Sox lead in half. In the top of the third, Andrew Vaughn was flashing some leather headlong into the gap. He comes up with it. One away for the Sox. With 2 runners on, David Villar strikes out again on another breaking ball. Up next, Jock Peterson hits a missile right through the wickets of Andrew Vaughn. This would have gotten the Sox out of the inning, but instead it's bases loaded with 2 outs for Dylan Cease. Vaughn will make a pit stop to the clubhouse. Here we see the replay. Shwoop! Right through the pocket, just through the wickets of Vaughn. That's going to go into short right. Vaughn's got a new mitt. Look at that one. He could take that to church on Sunday. It's so holy. Strike 3, doesn't matter anyways. Dylan Cease gets Mike Yastrzemski on the bender right on the inner half of the plate. Tim Anderson steps to the plate in the bottom of the third. Here we see he's walking out of the box. What's going on here? I'm going to do my best to break it down for you. With the new pitch clock rules, the batter has to be in the box, ready to hit, looking at the pitcher with 8 seconds left on the pitch clock. As we can see here, Tim Anderson not stepping in the box. Logan Webb, he's going to come set right there, but Tim Anderson hasn't started looking at him yet. So the batter's got to be ready to hit at 8 seconds, and the pitcher's not allowed to come set until the batter is ready. Logan Webb comes set, throws the pitch, strikes out Anderson. He believes he should have been granted time. And then, after all this jawing, there's a strike 3 called on Robert, a ball and a half out of the zone. Logan Webb starts chirping at TA. He says, I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to the umpire. He gets thrown out. I'm talking to you, Logan Webb. What's he say here? You soft. You soft, mother lover. And TA will hit the showers early. In the top of the 5th now, Dylan Cease blows a fastball right by Michael Conforto at 98 miles an hour. Jock Peterson swings and misses at a slider. Dylan Cease gets out of the 5th inning with nothing hurt. In the bottom half of the inning now, Elvis Andrus steps up to the dish with a runner on, and he slices one through the right side. Oscar Colas is going to get to third base, and congratulations to Elvis Andrus. That is his 2,000th hit, and he becomes the 287th member out of about 20,000 people to ever play this game who have accumulated 2,000 hits. Congratulations to Elvis Andrus. Up next is Hanser Alberto. He's going to float one into left field, and Oscar Colas is going to come around to score. It is 3-1 White Sox. Luis Robert Jr. now tattoos a ball into the right center gap. Andrus is going to score off of his 2,000th hit. Alberto to third, and the Sox are now up 4-1. We'll skip ahead to the top of the 7th now when Reynaldo Lopez comes in the game with 2 runners on. He walks the first guy, but gets Jock Peterson to swing and miss at a 98-mile-an-hour fuzzball. Lopez gets the White Sox out of the inning. In the bottom half now with the bases loaded, Yoan Moncada hits one through the right side. Hanser Alberto is going to come in to score. It is now 5-1 White Sox in the bottom of the 7th. Gavin Sheets up next. 0-2 count. He hits one through. That's going to score a couple. Robert and Benintendi come around on the clutch 2-out knock by Gavin Sheets. Top of the 9th, Joe Kelly on the bump. Jock Peterson in an 0-2 count himself. He hits one over Robert's head, almost gets out of here. 2 runs are going to come around to score. It is now 7-3 White Sox, and trouble is a brewing on the south side. Mike Yastrzemski steps up to the dish with an 0 for 4 day. How does 0 for 5 sound, Mike Yastrzemski? Sounds pretty good to me. Joe Kelly gets the ball from Vaughn, steps on the bag, and the Sox win it 7-3 on the backs of an excellent pitching performance from Dylan Cease and clutch hitting from Gavin Sheets and company.